I just won Minecraft. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fog's World. We're in the Nether. We've been working on this. Last episode, we did some work on the mob crusher here. Now, after the episode, I went back and did a little tidying up off camera. I took all of this stuff that was here and moved it back here. It functions the same way. It's just been relocated. And I've also relocated the detection a bit. Yeah, okay, here you go. This is the detector right there. When that is on, then the machine can be turned on. When that turns off, the machine needs to shut off. So that's what this is all about. I had to do a little bit of a different mechanism to lock this guy for the counter. I haven't come in and set the correct number of items in here yet, but this is a start. I've got it ready to go. Now, unfortunately, let me explain why I moved it too. I moved it because when I looked at how close these guys were, I realized that the mechanism to harvest the blazes and get them all funneled into one spot was probably going to intrude onto this space a bit. And I figured I was going to need all the space that I could get. So that's what I've done. I also put one of these here. Obviously, I got a lot more to do there with this guy. Probably not going to be there long term. I'm going to put an enchanting station back here eventually. But for now, I think we're good. This guy, it's all functional. So believe it or not, it will start working. Come on, start. Yep, there we go. It's functional. All right, and this guy works as well. We're not going to demonstrate that because it takes a while. And yeah. Now, unfortunately, I do not have the resources to build the funnels yet. So that's going to have to wait. And I only have some of the resources necessary to do the blaze movers. So I'm going to wait on that too because I've got something else I want to do instead today. So we're going to leave this project. We'll come back to it in another episode or two. And let's go see what we'll really do today. So for the over the last weekend for me was Easter weekend. I know for you guys it was a couple of weekends ago because I tend to record these a little bit in advance, particularly when I'm getting ready to go on vacation. But last weekend was Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everyone. And my family did something kind of fun. This year I decided to take the two kids that are still at home and my wife and we went to Disneyland and we had a blast. So Easter morning we flew down there and we were in the park Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we had a fantastic time. It was as crowded as I have ever seen it. I mean, it was packed, but it was still a lot of fun. So, anyway, just thought I'd bring you up to date. We had a blast. And I don't know if you could tell, but I'm wearing a Disney shirt. So, what are we doing today? Well, I need some more resources. And I thought one really cool way to get it would be to build one of these. This is Panda's AFK fishing machine. And I've made a couple of modifications to keep the zombies from knocking my door down. But mostly, this is unmodified. And so I just built it here as a quick test, and I was super impressed with it. It works great. So I thought let's build it properly. Let's do a little excavation. I think we're going to put it over here. We're going to put it underneath the dock there. We're going to create maybe a flight of stairs that leads up to the dock, and then we'll build this submerged in that circle there. Let's see, how deep have I made these? Because I don't know if I want to go the same depth or not. Let's check. So this is, let's see, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 deep. Let's go see. Is that enough? Can I fit that in a 5 deep hole? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just fit that in a 5 deep hole because this is 2 plus a roof. And this is 4 right here. So yeah. So I think job one, hopefully I've got the resources for it because I'm really running low on iron right now. I built a whole bunch of pistons and stuff, and now I'm almost out of iron. So hopefully I can do this. This is where we're going to put it, though. We're going to put it right here. So let me go get my other camera set up, and we will do this as a time lapse. Alright guys, we got ourselves a hole. It's all prepped and ready. I've got a bunch of materials, and I should be ready to start building here now. Now, the design that Panda has, I like it, but I want to make a few little changes to it. So let's see. We need to start by putting down. Where we're going to build our. What's the word? Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have dispensers. Okay, let me get some dispensers. That won't take long. We're going to start this kind of the way Panda started his, which was to run hoppers like that, and then dispensers up here, just like that, which should let me dispense. Do I want droppers or dispensers there? No, I think I want dispensers. I don't think it matters. And this guy is how we feed them in. And we're going to do this a little differently. So instead of putting that guy out here, I want to put him right here, I think. This is going to make this just a little bit more expensive than Panda's, but not much. So that right there is where we're going to load our fishing rods. So now the trick, though, is we've got to find a way to get our output. And the output comes through these hoppers here. And the way he had it, he put a chest there, but I can't reach a chest there. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to put it here, maybe? Maybe? Let's see. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the chest right here. So if I go like this, put a chest here and here, and then I feed into it this way, like this, and this guy comes back from here. So boom, 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 boom. So it costs a few more hoppers, but it's going to get it out here instead, which I can get at using stuff like this. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll have to replace some stuff. Obviously, I'm going to do some prettying up here eventually, but not yet. So this guy we can cover like this. And if I put you right there, I could put you there like that. And now, because those are stairs, I could still get access here. And I will put stairs here too eventually, like that, so I could still reach in and get it. I'm going to need these stairs for later, though, so I'm going to hold off before I do that. Or the other thing I could do would be I could move this over to here, like this instead. I've got enough, right? Put you there. And then we can dig you guys up like this. Put the chest under here instead. And then when I'm standing here, I could turn around and reach it. Except for the fact that I think there's something in the way here. Let me see. I think... So I can get into this one. I can't get into that one that way. I don't know. Okay. Let's open this up for a second so I can get stuff out of there. Which way do I like the best? I think this is the ticket. Let's go ahead and cover this up. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I can leave that open right there to do what I need to do and still reach in here to get my goods. I think that'll work. Okay, okay. And now anything that goes in here will make its way over to this chest here. Right? Will make its way over to this chest here. Wrong, because I haven't hooked it up yet. Now it will. Yep, there we go. Try it again. Anything in here comes out here. There we go. Okay, that works. Now, eventually we're going to do this floor all nice and pretty. We're not there yet. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not put you back far enough? Oh, no, I know what I'm doing. Oh. Oh, okay, well, maybe this is okay. Maybe then this is... Yeah, huh. Think. I've got to put a door... Right, no, not there. The door to the machine is going to end up here. Like that. That's how we're going to get in. Like that. That means... did I put that chest in the wrong spot? Maybe. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Let's see. What if I put you right there? I could still reach in right through here. Even with a block there, I could still reach in here. For now, let's do this. Just to light this up in here so we don't have to worry about that. It's too narrow. That's the problem. I don't want this to stick out like that. I wanted that to be back here. Like that. Right, like this. But that means this guy can't be where he is unless, well, I don't know. Maybe he can. Yeah, maybe. I would have preferred to have him hidden away though. So let's go ahead and put him back. Let's put him back. If I put him here, then he's kind of hidden away. I could still do this trick where I do need things to put them against. So I could still do this trick where I put you there and you there. Oh, no, no. Like that. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it. But then I can't reach through. I want to be able to reach through and get it. So instead I have to do this. Or else I have to, yeah. It's all about compromises, isn't it? So now, even with this there, I can still get at the chest. All right, that's what we're going to do for now. I may change my mind and relocate things, but for now, that's what we're going to do. Okay, let me open this back up so that I can work. All right, now, behind this guy, we place one of these, and then we need to put a cobblestone stair, or cobblestone. It doesn't have to be cobblestone, but I'm going to use cobblestone. And then we build this around like this. That's where our water is going to go. We need to put an iron door right there. I think this should work now. There we go. That's working. Let's see what we catch. Make sure what we catch goes where it should go. Come on. I'm not catching anything. I should be catching stuff, and I'm not. Now, part of the problem is that this is covered up and it doesn't have a transparent block above it. That should have a transparent block above it. Otherwise, it's going to be less likely to catch stuff. There we go. Transparent blocks to the sky. That should solve that problem. We should be a little more efficient now. I'm telling you, I'm tempted to just replace these all with glass, but we'll cross that bridge later. Got it. Okay, we caught something. And what did we catch? We caught a raw fish. Woohoo! fish. All right, so the last piece of this puzzle, we need to load this guy up here with fishing line or fishing rod. Now, the way this thing operates is we fill up all our available slots except for one. Do that one. And it's going to give, this is going to spit out a fishing rod periodically. And that's going to fill our slot. So you come in, you shut the door, and you aim right there, and you hold down right click. And that starts the fishing process. As soon as this guy catches a fish, which shouldn't be too long, fishing is so exciting. So you have to sit here and wait for the fish to bite. Once the fish bite, because I'm spamming, actually I'm holding down the right key, the right mouse button. As soon as the fish bites, the door opens, and we're going to get our fish back. Okay. Come on. There we go. Takes a little while to get the aim right. So what's happening here is I'm holding down the right mouse button. And it's casting, and when it casts, the bobber rises up. Although it looks like the bobber is actually right in front of me, it's really not. It's over that water. And it rises up and it trips the tripwire. And that stops the door from opening. With the door held closed, now I'm right-clicking on the door. And when you right-click on a door, for some reason, it won't retract the fishing line. So what happens is, as soon as the fish bite, the lure drops. That releases the tripwire, which lets the door open. And that lets me retract my fishing line. Just like that. And I just caught a book. All right, so when you're ready to stop, you come over here and throw that switch, right-click on one of these blocks over here instead of out there, and walk out. And then we can come over here and see what it was we caught. Protection 3, Smite 4. All right, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do some fishing here overnight. Just let it go, and I will come back and we'll see what we get. All right, guys, so I've been sitting here fishing for a while. And we're going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm sitting here fishing for a while, and I think we can go and look at the results. Before I do, let me give you a couple of quick tips. Okay, tip number 1, if you're going to do this AFK, first thing you need to do, go into your options. Go into controls. And right here, this use item place block, remap this to something else. Doesn't really matter what. I usually do my numpad enter key. Okay? Then what you can do is if you go in and change your settings, and I can't remember how to do this, check the description below. I'll place some notes, or maybe I'll put them in an overlay right here. Okay. So here's what you do is you go ahead and do that, and then that makes it so that when you tab away from the game, because you've mapped it to a keyboard key and not a mouse key, when you tab away from the game, with that setting, the game won't pause. And it will think that you're still holding down that key. So you can tab away from the game into another window, do whatever you want, walk away, doesn't matter. You can go and browse the web, and in the background, your game will still be fishing. But you have to make sure you got it aimed at the right place, and you have to make sure you got the keyboard mapped correctly, and then off you go. That means you don't even have to put a weight on your keyboard or anything. You know, the old school way to do it is to put a heavy weight on that key so that it continually spams the key. You don't need to do that if you've got the game set so that it doesn't pause when you tab away, because it's going to think the key is still pressed because it'll never receive the key up notification. Now, that only works on a keyboard key. It doesn't work on the mouse key. That's why you have to remap it. If you don't remap it, it doesn't work, okay? All right, so let's go look at what the haul was. Okay, we got lots and lots of fish, but we got a bunch of enchanted books. We got a bunch of name tags. We got some puffer fish. We got some good stuff. Let's see what we got here. Protection 3, that's awesome. Fire protection, unbreaking 3, sharpness 3, not bad, not bad. Ooh, oh, that's a winner, Frostwalker. Cool, you can't even enchant that. The only way you can get it is by finding it. We have Smite, another Frostwalker, look at that. And another Frostwalker. This is freaking awesome. We got some good stuff. Unbreaking 3. A fishing rod with Unbreaking 3. That's cool. This is one I got earlier. Luck of the Sea and Unbreaking. Unbreaking 3 and Lure. There's some good... Whoa. Power 3, Unbreaking 3, Infinity Bow. Wow. Let's do some combining. Okay, obviously I need to finish this. That'll be for another episode. Let's do some combining and see what we can get out of this. Come over here to my anvil. So first of all, we've got these Frostwalkers. Do Frostwalkers combine? No, you can only ever get Frostwalker 2. So it doesn't make any sense to try to combine those books unless I want to like do a protection or anything like that. But these guys should combine, right? Well, no. Best I could do is repair those. Let's do... Yeah. So there's a fishing rod. Yeah, that's good. Do I want Lure or Luck of the Sea or both? Luck of the Sea and Unbreaking 3. Nice. That is like the best fishing rod ever. Okay. And let's combine these two bows. Power 3, Infinity, and Unbreaking. Went from a Power 1 to a repaired Power 3, Infinity, Unbreaking. Let's see if it's better if I reverse it. That's a cost of 6. That's a cost of 20. They both yield the same thing. That's the way we go. Oh, guys, this is pretty darn good. Okay, so now the only problem that I have with it at this point is that that chest fills up too darn fast. But that's a minor problem. It's a good problem to have. I am going to live with that. So let's go ahead and clean it out. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out, and then I'll move on to other projects. But you know what, guys? I think that's all the time that we have for today. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for subscribing. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We do this every day. Sorry, every week, not every day. No, we do not do it every day. Trust me, not every day. We do it every week, and we will see you all again next week on Fog's World. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Goodbye. Holy cow. I just won Minecraft. Oh my gosh. So, I just got to add this little bit to this. Fishing the other day, look what I found here. Look at this. I got this fishing rod. See? Fished up a bunch of different fishing rods. Combined them all using an anvil. I've got Lure 2, Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 2, and most importantly, Mending on a fishing rod. And basically what that means is I've got a fishing rod that never breaks and that pretty much only brings up good stuff. Well, mostly. So yeah. it doesn't take too long now to fill this thing completely to where it backs up. And yeah, I basically, yeah. I broke Minecraft. I've won. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.